Just when you thought Marvel couldn't troll DC any harder, they go and do this. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode on my channel. As always, I'm Jay, and today, guys, we got our first trailer for the highly anticipated Captain Marvel film, which was due in theaters this coming March of next year. Now, guys, full disclosure, I don't really know much about the character of Captain Marvel per se, other than the Cliff Notes, which is basically, there was an initial Marvel who was Captain Marvel, and he was a guy. He died in the comics continuity, and then later on, more recently than anything, the Miss Marvel character, Carol Danvers, had actually taken up the mantle and role of Captain Marvel herself. So that's one of the things that is definitely something that they're not really going with in this film. They're actually making Captain Marvel strictly Carol Danvers. And a fun fact for all you 90s kids fans, Captain Marvel, actually Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers, is who Rogue stole her powers from in the 90s animated series. So not really knowing much about the character, I was definitely pumped to see some footage and kind of get to know the Captain a little bit more, especially since she will be a pivotal part in the next Avengers film. So the trailer gives us a little bit of everything. You know, it shows us some awesome action pieces with her using her powers. It shows some very dramatic scenes where Brie Larson is showcasing the intensity of the character. And then we get shots where Captain Marvel is just bitch-slapping old grannies, which I'm sure is going to be revealed to be some type of Skrull, because obviously Captain Marvel is a noble character and she wouldn't be doing anything like that. But the general gist of this story is we are introduced to Captain Marvel, aka Carol Danvers, who is an ex-fighter pilot to some capacity. She obtained superpowers. She is recruited by this kind of super space corps type of thing going on, and she fights battles in space. Basically, she goes AWOL, and then she ends up crashing back to Earth in a blockbuster. You can't get any more 90s than a blockbuster, kids. And then from there, it's a fish out of water story, because when she comes back to Earth, she's not really sure of who she is or her past. She encounters a young Nick Fury, who is an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., not the director just yet. We see a glimpse of Agent Coulson. We're seeing some aliens and some Skrulls, which, again, I believe are going to be the main villain of this. And basically, she has to stop the alien threat from actually taking over Earth, which is my best guess. And all this happens right before the ending shot, where she says something very cryptic, and then goes full-blown Super Saiyan right before the end of the trailer. So basically, Marvel has remade Green Lantern. At this point, Marvel's trolling status is off the charts right now. How how can you take a concept of a failed DC movie and make it a guaranteed hit? Marvel has to make it. That's how you do it, man. I mean, aside from the CGI mask, the CGI costume, I mean, this is just, oh my god, this is literally the premise of Green Lantern. This is the premise of Green Lantern, guys. She joins a space force. I mean, she's got flight, she's shooting beams, all this stuff. She gets her powers from the Kree, who is a race of blue-skinned aliens. You remember this guy? This guy is a Kree. That's who she gets her powers from. The only major difference in this trailer, for those who don't know anything about comics or the characters of Green Lantern and Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, the only major difference to them will be the fact that she is called and summoned by a damn space beeper. I mean, on a serious note, there are nuances to the Captain Marvel character that, again, it looks in general like a feel of a Green Lantern film, and it could draw some similarities visually, but overall the main thing is that, Marvel has a track record of never making a bad film. Well, that's not entirely true, because Iron Man 2 and 3 and Thor 2 happened. But no, in all seriousness, this film will definitely be something other than what we got in the Green Lantern movie, I believe, just because of the basis that Marvel has a great track record. I mean, Marvel takes concepts that typically don't work and just flips it on its head and makes gold out of it. And Marvel knows how to take their time with characters and really make the characters relate to the audience like DC has not been able to. I mean, there's been less polarization on the Marvel aisle of films for sure, and they have 10 plus films, over a decade it's going to be rolling into, of groundwork that they've laid, put in place, had a couple of bumps in the road, but honestly, yeah, there are little nuances and everything that is going to make this set aside from the actual Green Lantern premise and film. And I believe Kevin Feige is even on record as saying he wanted to make the concept even less like a Green Lantern film, which I'm sure they're going to be able to do and work with. But no, I mean, I don't know if maybe that kind of turned me off and kind of made me a little less excited for the trailer, but overall I wasn't that wowed by the trailer. I needed something with some extra oomph. Don't get me wrong, the trailer was good, but I'm just not really enticed that much more by it. I am still on board to see the film because I want to see more about Captain Marvel. And I'm really interested in getting to know her, especially when she's going to be playing a key role, like I said before in the video, in the next Avengers film. But all in all, guys, I mean, let me know what you guys think down below. Just what stuck out to the trailer to you? Did you like the trailer? Did you hate the trailer? But as for right now, guys, that's all the time that I have for this video. So as always, like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. If you're subscribed, please hit that bell button just to make sure you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're new to this channel, please go and look at my old material. You'll find a lot of different things that I'd like to talk about. And if you dig it, definitely click on that subscribe button. But anyway, guys, like I said, that's all the time that I have for this video. So as always, I am Jay, and until next time, guys, take care.